Beneath the surface, there are no rules, no mercy. Every movement could trigger the hunt or become the last mistake. This is predator versus prey at its most brutal. From deadly ambush predators like the great white shark and moray eel to defensive survivors like pufferfish, sea turtles and crabs. The hermit crab is soft-bodied and exposed. It hides inside discarded shells, constantly searching and upgrading as they grow. On jagged coastal rocks, the Sally Lightfoot crab moves like a blur, bright, fast, and incredibly agile. It darts across slippery surfaces where predators struggle to keep up. Please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Blue crab, it's a fighter. Armed with sharp claws and a hard shell, it defends itself with aggression when escape isn't an option. But it's also a predator. I'm using AI in some of my sea creature clips. Banded sea snake, adapted to life in the ocean. It has a paddle-like tail and highly potent venom used to subdue its prey. The horseshoe crab is older than the dinosaurs. Its hard shell offers protection but not invincibility. Sharks and large fish can flip it, exposing its vulnerable underside. The moray eel is an ambush predator. When prey comes too close, it strikes with lightning speed. A second set of jaws pulls the victim inward, leaving no chance of escape. Drifting through swaying kelp forests, the weedy sea dragon doesn't swim so much as disappear. Its leaf-like appendages mimic seaweed perfectly and turning it into a moving illusion. Predators glide past, not realizing they've just gone past a tasty meal. While avoiding danger, the weedy sea dragon is also a hunter, snapping up tiny crustaceans that drift too close. With no teeth and no powerful bite, it relies on stealth and timing, sucking prey in with a sudden, precise strike. The flying fish has one great advantage. It can leave the ocean. With a powerful burst, it launches out of the water, wings spread, gliding across the surface in a desperate escape. Driven by instinct, salmon fight their way upstream against currents, against exhaustion, against everything the wild throws at them. This is not just a journey, it's a survival. Bears wait at the falls. Birds strike from above. Every leap becomes a gamble between life and death. Humpback whale? Massive yet precise. The humpback whale turns the ocean into a trap. Working together, they create swirling nets of bubbles, confusing and corralling their prey into tight clusters. Then comes the strike. Mouths open wide, they surge forward, engulfing thousands of fish in a single motion. It's a great strategy. Beneath the waves, the Maine lobster moves carefully across the ocean floor. Its claws are weapons. Powerful enough to crush, strong enough to defend. But armor doesn't mean safety. Fish, octopus, and large predators probe for weakness. When threatened, it raises its claws ready to fight. Unlike its clawed cousins, the spiny lobster relies on speed and armor. Its long antennae probe the darkness, sensing danger before it strikes. In the night-lit reef, survival depends on awareness. When predators close in, it doesn't fight, it flees. With a powerful flick of its tail, it rockets backwards, vanishing into crevices too tight to follow, a perfect escape if it's fast enough. In the reef, hesitation can mean death. The blue-spotted ray looks almost harmless until it's threatened. Camouflaged against the sand, it disappears in plain sight. But when danger comes too close, its tail lashes out with venomous precision. In murky waters where visibility fades, the catfish thrives. Its whisker-like barbels scan the darkness, detecting movement others cannot see. It hunts by feel, by vibration, ambushing anything small enough to swallow. It is slow, patient, and relentless. The piranha waits, calm, almost motionless. A sudden movement, a drop of blood, and the frenzy begins. Dozens of jaws, razor sharp, tearing in a coordinated storm of chaos. Hidden among weeds and shadows, the largemouth bass waits in perfect stillness. It doesn't chase, it ambushes. When prey drifts too close, it explodes forward, mouth wide, vacuuming its target in a single devastating strike. There's no warning, no second chance, just sudden impact. Because in its world, survival belongs to those who strike first and strike fast. Buried beneath the sand, the marble stingray disappears completely. Only its eyes remain visible, watching, waiting. In a flash, it erupts from the sand, trapping its target before it can react. Moving in massive groups, cow-nosed rays turn the ocean into a living wave. Hundreds glide together, overwhelming anything in their path. They feed on shellfish, crushing hard shells with powerful jaws. Clown triggerfish is bright, bold, and aggressive. Its powerful jaws can crush shells, coral, and anything that gets too close. This isn't just a hunter, it's a defender. Once it reaches a shell, the sea star begins its attack, forcing the shell open just enough. Then in a disturbing twist, it pushes its stomach inside, digesting its prey alive. On the ocean floor, the king crab moves like a walking fortress. Massive legs, thick armor, and crushing claws make it a dominant force in the world. It feeds on anything it can overpower. Shellfish, smaller creatures, even carrion. Nothing goes to waste. Large predators still test its defenses. The blue whale is the largest animal to ever exist. It moves through the ocean with quiet power. It doesn't hunt large prey. It filters tiny krill, consuming millions in a single day. But even giants have vulnerable moments. Calves, still learning the vast ocean, can become targets for coordinated predators like orcas. Size alone isn't always protection. When it feeds, the blue whale becomes a moving force of nature. It surges forward, mouth opening wide, engulfing vast clouds of krill in a single gulp, then uses its baleen plates to filter out the water, trapping its prey by the thousands. It turns even the smallest creatures, the krill, into an endless resource. The cuttlefish uses illusion. Its skin shifts colour, texture, even pattern. Amazing camouflage. When prey drifts close, it unleashes a hypnotic display, flashing patterns that confuse and mesmerize. Then in an instant, it strikes. Long extinct, but never forgotten, the megalodon was the ultimate predator, larger than any shark alive today. It ruled ancient oceans with unmatched power. Its prey was whales, massive creatures torn apart by crushing jaws and serrated teeth the size of a human hand. Silent beneath the surface, the great white waits. From below, it watches seals at the surface, timing every movement. Then it strikes, a sudden explosion of speed, launching from the depths in a violent breach. The attack is fast, precise, and devastating to the prey. In the deep, where light barely reaches, the goblin shark drifts like something out of a nightmare, its long snout senseless movement in total darkness. When prey comes close, its jaws shoot forward, snapping out with terrifying speed, grabbing anything within its reach. Slow, strange, and almost alien, it proves one thing: in the deep ocean, evolution doesn't create beauty, it creates survival. From the moment they hatch, Kemp's Ridley sea turtles are in danger. Tiny, exposed, and racing towards the ocean, they face predators from every direction, birds above and crabs below. Few make it. The journey from sand to sea becomes a deadly gauntlet where survival is measured in seconds. Graceful and ancient, the sea turtle moves through the ocean with calm precision, but beneath that calm lies constant risk. Sharks patrol the waters, waiting for the right moment. One powerful bite can crack even a strong shell. The octopus is more than a predator, it's a problem solver. It blends into its surroundings perfectly, becoming a rock, coral, or shadow. When prey comes close, it strikes with precision, wrapping it in its powerful arms before delivering a fatal bite. But when threatened, it vanishes, releasing ink, changing shape, escaping through impossibly small places. Intelligence is its greatest weapon. Fast, reactive, and highly aware, the pink reef squid lives in constant motion. Its body flashes signals, communication, camouflage, and warning all in one. When it hunts, it strikes instantly, tentacles shooting forward to grab prey before it can react. Slow and seemingly vulnerable, the pufferfish looks like easy prey, but that illusion can be deadly. When threatened, it inflates into a spiked ball, making itself nearly impossible to swallow. And if that fails, its toxic flesh delivers a powerful warning. The pufferfish is smart. Bright, elegant, and impossible to miss, the koi moves through the water like living art. But that beauty comes at a cost. Its vivid colours make it an easy target. The clownfish has an unusual ally, the sea anemone. Protected by a layer of mucus, it lives among stinging tentacles that drives predators away. On land, elephant seals clash in brutal battles, massive bodies colliding as males fight for dominance. Strength decides everything here. But in the ocean, the rules change. Sharks and orcas lurk below, turning these giants into prey. Power on land doesn't guarantee safety in the water. Slow, peaceful, and unaware of danger, the manatee drifts through warm waters with little defense. It doesn't hunt, it doesn't fight. While natural predators are rare, its real danger comes from the loss of habitat in its environment. Graceful and massive, the manta ray glides through the ocean like a living shadow. It feeds on plankton, filtering the water as it moves. But even giants can be targeted. Large sharks see opportunity, especially in younger or weaker individuals. The manta doesn't fight, it moves, using size and awareness to stay just out of reach. Small, quick, and everywhere, the shrimp lives at the bottom of the food chain. Almost everything hunts it: fish, octopus, larger crustaceans. Danger surrounds it constantly. The jellyfish. Its tentacles are lined with stinging cells. They fire on contact, paralyzing prey instantly. The ancient ammonite used its tentacles to capture whatever came too close, but it was far from safe. Larger marine predators tracked it, crushing shells with powerful jaws. Blue groper is large, powerful, and territorial. It dominates its section of the reef. It patrols slowly, watching for movement. When prey appears, it strikes fast, opening its mouth wide. The frogfish becomes part of the reef itself. It is so well camouflaged. A small lure extends from its head, wriggling like prey. Curious fish move closer, unaware they are being hunted. Massive and imposing, the Pacific Goliath groper dominates the reef with its sheer size. With a sudden opening of its enormous mouth, it creates a vacuum, pulling prey in before it can react. Bright and bold, the queen triggerfish is fiercely protective of its territory. It doesn't just defend, it attacks. With strong jaws capable of crushing shells, it feeds on hard-shelled prey others avoid. At the edge of the ice, emperor penguins hesitate. Beneath the surface, predators wait, silent, unseen. Leopard seals patrol the waters, striking with explosive speed. The moment a penguin dives, the hunt begins. The leatherback turtle dives deeper than most reptiles, entering cold, dark waters in search of jellyfish. Cretoxyrhina. Its razor-sharp teeth slice through prey with ease, hunting large fish and marine reptiles. Clinging to coral with a curled tail, the seahorse drifts with the current. Fragile, slow, and exposed, it doesn't chase prey. It waits, snapping up tiny creatures that pass too close. Long before sharks ruled the seas, Anomalocaris dominated the Cambrian oceans. Strange, fast, and unlike anything alive today. The blue-ringed octopus has one of the most powerful venoms in the ocean. A single bite can paralyze instantly, ending the fight before it begins. The blue sea dragon hunts venomous jellyfish, consuming their stinging cells and storing them for its own defense, turning prey into a weapon. In the ocean, you don't get a second chance. Thanks for watching, guys.